All of our fragrances are really light and clean. We have formulas by which we develop fragrances and all kinds of tricks that we do to make sure that they're really soak-worthy scents. They're fresh, they're light, and none of them are overbearing or heavy, so you don't have to worry about them lingering in your garment. They're just designed to make the washing experience more pleasurable and for you to actually be looking forward to and enjoy doing your hand wash. We have lots of customers that keep more than one fragrance at home so that whether they're in a citrusy kind of mood or a sweet kind of mood or a mood for no scent at all, they've got a bottle of soak that's ready to do the job when they are. When you use soak in a washing machine, the fragrance gets washed out in the rinse cycle, and that's fine. The fragrance doesn't do anything to efficacy, it just makes for a better washing experience. And when you're hand washing with soak, don't worry, the fragrance doesn't linger in your garment. You get a little bit of it left, but it's not going to overpower a perfume or a personal fragrance or anything like that. It's really just designed to make the washing experience better. We use our fragrances across all formulations, so if you love a certain fragrance in soak, you'll love it as well in flatter or in handmade. And sometimes the fragrances are a little bit different from one product to another, but in general, if you like it in one, you'll love it in all the other ones. So we encourage you to seek out the different products that are in the same formula and fragrance that you love. Today we're going to talk about fragrances, and today we're going to talk about Celebration. Celebration is a classic soap fragrance, and you'll notice that it kind of has a different name because the fragrance name isn't really descriptive. Well, we made this as a holiday fragrance several years ago, and our customers loved it so much we haven't been able to stop since. We call this fragrance Good Clean Fun because it's just a really light, fresh, clean fragrance. All of our fragrances are really light and clean. None of them are strong or heavy. It's rooted in a red tea-based fragrance, kind of a rooibos, so it's really sweet and rich and delicious, one of my favorites. When we work on fragrances, we have them in all of our product categories. So the different kind of products will smell slightly different because depending on what the structure of the formula is, you'll get a different fragrance experience. But in general, if you love Celebration in one product, you'll love it in a different product as well. Lacey is one of our classic fragrances. It is spring blossom and sweet bergamot. And you'll notice that it comes in soak and handmade, but it doesn't come in flatter. We're a small business and we're working really hard to bring everything to you. And when we launched flatter, we launched it with 4 fragrances. So if you love Lacey, you're gonna have to stick with soak and handmade. Lacey is a soft fragrance. She's our delicate girl. She is fresh, she is clean, and she's really light. So if you want a touch of fragrance, but you don't want anything really sweet or anything really tart, then Lacey's the way for you to go. Just a little bit of fragrance, nice and fresh, nice and light. We try not to play favorites here at Soak. This is definitely one of my favorite fragrances. Whether it's in soak, flatter, or handmade, I love Yuzu. Yuzu replaced our original citrus fragrance, which was in a yellow bottle if you still have one of those. And if you like that, you will love this fragrance. It's a Japanese citrus, it's a yuzu. That's why it's called Yuzu. It's got tart citrus and crushed eucalyptus, and it's got a really unique sweet scent. So if you're a citrus fan, you will absolutely love Yuzu. Fig is a fresh, clean, bright fragrance. Fig is ripened with sweet figs and lychees and crowned with dandelion. This is a really rich scent without being overpowering and really interesting. We always try to have fragrances that are fun and clean and fresh and really unique. And if you're looking for something like that, then Fig is definitely the fragrance for you. Everything we make also comes in scentless for your sensitive side. If you don't like fragrances or you're buying a gift for someone and you don't know if they like fragrances, then scentless is the way to go. We consider scentless one of our fragrances because you know what? If you want scentless for your sensitive side, you should have it. All the same efficacy of our other products, just no fragrances. And it's really important to understand that sometimes scentless products have masking agents in them to cover up chemical smells. But because this is a naturally derived and plant-based formula, it's really light and clean, and what you're smelling is the natural fragrances of the actual ingredients. No scent in scentless. It's really light, really fresh, same efficacy, everything else, just no fragrance at all.